On today's show, we're going to make an easy chicken cordon bleu. This is fast, simple, fantastic dish. It consists of chicken breast with ham and Swiss cheese, and of course for a mix we have mayonnaise and parmesan cheese as well as some roasted breadcrumbs. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. The first thing to start is to preheat the oven to 390 because we're going to toast our breadcrumbs. Now I did spray a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of my pan, and that's just to kind of get the underside of these with some oil. And then you want to spray, but start out high so you don't spray and blow them all over your kitchen counter. And then we're just going to throw them in the oven, but we're going to put them in for 3 minutes. Our ingredients are the Parmesan cheese, we have ham, Swiss cheese, mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, almond flour, some butter is softening up. This is going to be to dredge. I have my eggs warming up. Mixing bowl and milk. It's all set and ready to go. It's going to go into a baking dish. So I'm going to spray the baking dish while I'm thinking of it. And if you're the one that cleans the baking dish, you want to spray it good. My next step is going to be to take some of the roasted breadcrumbs and I'm just going to sprinkle them on the bottom of the pan. Now this is the easy method. This is not where you stuff these. So this is going to be quick and easy for you to make. So the next thing I need is to mix up some Dijon mustard. And you need about 1 spoonful of Dijon mustard to 3 spoonfuls of mayonnaise. And the measurement is not all that sensitive. Of course, too much mustard would be too much. So if that's the case, then just put in more mayonnaise. It's kind of like making tuna fish. Okay, I have my mix ready to go. Now, I'm going to get these chicken breasts laid out here in the pan. I'm making 2 for each of us. Now, I take my mix. Mix this up, brush over the top, just like this. There you go. Then I take my breadcrumbs and sprinkle them. The next step is to lay out my ham. I'm planning on this being 2 for each of us. Then cheese. So I take my Swiss cheese and just run my Swiss cheese right down the center like this. There you go. Then I need my thermometer. So I'm going to take my probe and I'm going to find one of my big ones and basically try to hold it a little bit with a fork, stick it in, and then it will be all set and ready to go. You just plug it in, turn it on. It says it's 50 degrees right now, so I'm going to set it down to 160, and that's where it'll beep. This will probably take 20 some minutes if I'm going to guess, but using the thermometer is a better way to go. 160 it's set at. Next, I need to melt my butter. So you can do it in a pan or you can do it in the microwave. The easiest way is probably to do it in the microwave because we're going to put it in a mixing bowl and mix it up anyway before we put it in the pan. Here's our butter. And then for flour, by the way, these measurements are all saved. If you just hit the subscribe button down there or the more button, you'll see all of these measurements. So I have the almond flour in there, and then I'll just grab a whisk. Pour that in the pan. Start the heat. Turn it all the way down low. You want it real low with butter. And then my trick would be put a little bit of olive oil with the butter. That'll keep it from burning. Then I'm going to put in some Dijon mustard. Some milk. Some flour. Cheese. Stir this. It's getting thick. I'll turn off the heat. basically look like a pancake. I can pour it back into my mixing bowl. And then I'll just leave it sit until the chicken is done. And this delicious sauce is going to get poured on top of the chicken. We're almost up to temperature. So when the Taylor thermometer beeps, it'll be time to pull this out. I just unplug it so I don't have to bring the module with it. Oh, does that look delicious? It's going to be hot, that's for sure. Now if I can get this probe out of here. There we go. Now I just need a spatula. You usually want to wait a few minutes before you take this out of here. And normally when I make this, I use real large chicken breasts. And I cut them in half and I put this on the center. But with the way things are right now in the stores, things are a little funny and I couldn't get any big chicken breasts. So this is the recipe we're making for easy cordon bleu. And I'll make another one for you where we dredge the chicken, and it's a little bit different recipe. So here you go for today. There's the chicken. It looks great, smells good. And if you'd like to see some more videos, here's 2 more.